just some news, not some instruction on how to do things. I've been bitching about our rights and government and all the problems. I figured I would show you a little bit of help instead of just complaining about it. Actually, try and be a part of the solution. But we're going to move on. This is from Timcast. The UK has denied the extradition of Julian Assange, the WikiLeaks guy, to the United States of America, who is still trying to imprison him for like 175 years for releasing the documents that he obtained legally, though were illegally leaked. They're trying to punish him for it because they don't know who actually leaked the information, and they can't figure it out, and that's kind of fascist garbage. But it is what it is. They need to punish somebody. Excuse me. My voice is doing much better, but it's still a little bit like I'm still recovering. Breaking UK Supreme Court declines Assange's request to appeal extradition order. The UK highest court has denied WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange's request to appeal the order for him to be extradited to the United States.
You suck!
Oh, no. I had this backwards. We're going to have to fix that subject. They denied his appeal to have it not happen. So Assange faces charges in the U.S. under the Espionage Act for his publication of the Iraq and Afghan war logs. If convicted, he could face a maximum sentence of 175 years in prison for publishing the materials. Last year, UK Judge Vanessa Barrister denied an extradition request by the U.S. government because Assange would not be prevented from committing suicide in our prison system. I mean, after what happened with other stuff, it makes sense. I don't think he should be locked up at all. Somebody gave him the documents, and he was in another country and published them by those laws. I don't know. It is what it is. We're supposed to be freedom of speech or whatever, so like, as long as they weren't like, our journalists do that all the time, but they're protected under the First Amendment. Is it because he's not American that you're trying to hammer him for it? But it's like, do you actually uphold our values, or are you just a shitbag? The judge's ruling was overturned in an appeal court by the U.S. government in December, prompting Assange's legal team to appeal in the UK's highest court for an appeal of their own. According to the report from NBC News, the court said it refused because the case didn't raise an arguable point of law. Monday's news narrows Assange's options, but his defense team may still seek to take his case to the European Court of Human Rights or challenge the original judge's findings, the report explains. Barry Pollock, Assange's U.S.-based lawyer, and said Monday that it was extremely disappointing that Britain's Supreme Court is unwilling to hear their appeal. It is kind of disappointing that they just won't hear the appeal because they probably just don't want to judge up. It's probably political, which is bullshit, but it is what it is. The committee to protect journalists said in the statement earlier this year that the prosecution of the WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange in the United States would set a deeply harmful legal precedent that would allow the prosecution of reporters for news gathering activities and must be stopped. I agree. I mean, even if this sometimes attacks us, our people do that shit all the time. And, I agree. This shit's garbage. Update. WikiLeaks editor-in-chief Christian Harrison posted a statement saying that he is almost speechless, and the matter now goes to Priti Patel, the Interior Minister. So, yeah, they're going to, continue pushing this, which they should. I mean, I still can't get over the fact that, actually, they are going after James O'Keefe now. So I guess I should amend my statements to our reporters of the certain political persuasion and the certain political demographic and ideology can do this shit all the time. But Assange can't, or people like James O'Keefe and Project Veritas can't, even though They have impeccable records, and they didn't break any actual laws. But it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think they're going after him for espionage. Like, if he hacked us and he stole the documents and whatnot, yes, that's espionage. If he received the documents anonymously from somebody or somebody gave them or whatnot, he can release them all they want. Now, if you want to ask who he and if you ask who he has a right to protect the sources, etc. Like you might be able to take him to court to demand that the person that broke the law be brought forward. But I don't know how those journalist protection laws over there go. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, if we're not going to uphold our own values, even when it's inconvenience to us, do we really have these values? Are these values really held by everyone? I don't think so.
That's how
Our
winning
values
is
should
done.
apply even when they're inconvenient or uncomfortable. That's why it's despite being blocked at every turn trying to get this, I'm not making too many concessions to change like some of the other creators are just to make it work. I'm going to fight through it because I don't want to make those concessions. I can't. There is no justification
That's how winning
for
is done.
making a concession on my principle. So we'll say we were talking about Temple here. I mean, I like Temple, what they do there. It's awesome. But he often mentions that he doesn't talk about certain things so he doesn't get banned, so he can continue to talk about other things. But if you really cared about free speech, you wouldn't be censoring your speech at all because you would care about the value of free speech. What you're really telling me, and when you tell me
That's how
statements like
winning is
that,
done.
is you believe in what's called conditional free speech. I don't know. That's me. I mean, ultimately, like I said, he can do his own thing. It's his business. I still immensely enjoy what they're doing there. They bring good news, good stuff. They still do the same thing we do. Even if they don't cover certain topics or whatnot, they still bring you the news, and you just gotta get. Thank you for checking out this clip of my Thought of the Day podcast. You can catch this podcast every Tuesday through Friday at that'sonpoint.info by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how winning is done. New clips go out daily, and we can't do this without you. So we appreciate your support. With that being said, consider joining for $5 a month. And you get early access to the uncensored version of this, early access to our weekly That's On Point podcast, and access to exclusive content only for members. All the money that we receive is going to go funnel back into this to hire more journalists and do more things for you guys, because that's how winning is done. It really is. We got a merch store and stuff. You can help there, and if you can't help via money, you can always just leave a comment, and share this out there, because that helps us more than you can immensely know. That's the best way to help. Just leave a comment, and share. And if you're listening to us, leave a review. Leave a good review. Help us boost us in the podcast ratings and get us up there, because that's how winning is done. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.